Morning, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been real learning in the first session with Sana, Professor Sana Murthy, when she talked about the elevator pitch. Very important for each one of us. We may say that we are here as people on mission, we are here all as coordinators, but we all know that discussions and perhaps the interviews have been a part of our lives all throughout, ever since we have been born. The first interview, if I may say, and I hope you would allow me to say, the first interview that we faced, each one of us faced, was when we were conceived. Will it be the XY chromosome or the XX chromosome? That was perhaps the first interview that we faced. And the group discussion, again, is very integral to our lives. Whatever decision we take in our lives, we sit together as a family and then make a decision, don't we? Yeah? It is Rakhi time. Perhaps some of you may have to visit your sister, some of you would be helping out your spouses with shopping. So before you came for the workshop, you may have sat together. You're here from all over India. You would have sat together and decided what needs to be done in the 1 week you would be here, that your house ought to be in order. Am I right again? Thank you so much. That is group discussion. And the way we negotiate in group discussion, the way we put forth ideas in group discussion, is something we need to practice in our business life as well. Something which has really been bothering me for the last couple of days, I should say, is China. The yuan, depreciation of the yuan. Anybody? Any idea? I do not have. I come from the English background. I do not have much idea about finance. Do we have people here who have idea about finance? How many of you? Please raise your hands. Oh, I'm talking to a technical side. I'm talking to a very technical side. No mutual fund investments? Yeah? Please raise your hands. Please put your hands up. Up, high up for me to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. May I have you all here, please? You'll be an asset to my discussion today. May I have you all here, please? Come over. I request you. Okay, I just want to know from you all, was this the right time for me to invest?
I had also an advisor with me.
Right.
But yeah, definitely it required because I had also started like you. But this is the right time to invest.
This is the right time to invest. What is your opinion?
Yes, obviously, there is no doubt. This
and
is the
when
right
was
time.
it? I think Monday or, I mean, I can invest even today.
Actually, I was too busy with the workshop.
But if you
This
were...
week, yes, when the Sensex is down, the market is going down, that is the time you should invest.
Oh,
Then only you can get, in respect of return, you can get the highest return in that case only. But you have to keep your patience, you have to wait for long time. It's not about the short term.
Okay.
So that's my opinion.
Thank you so much.
As far as investment is concerned, every time is the right time to invest, madam.
Okay.
There is no wrong time to invest. The thing is, we should be selective in investment. So selective in the sense, it is every time you keep on investing, but where to invest, how to invest is important.
We need to analyze where we are investing. It is a matter.
Okay. You may talk amongst one another. Thank you very much, sir, for that input. But then you may talk amongst one another.
As he was telling, fundamentalism and technicalness is not important. And you should be always watching out the market. And one more, any time is the right time to invest that you told. We have to be watchful. As you told, it has to be selective. I agree with that. You have to be watchful. That's one more point I would like to add to what you said.
So another point that I want to add here is that risk factor. If you are investing in a diversified profile where different kind of industries are there, so you are a little bit more safe. I cannot say you are safe. A little bit more safe, I guess, in terms of if one industry goes slow, then another industry can save your investment a little bit. So that's my opinion on this.
Systematic investment planning has seemed to be better than, say, investing at large, because systematic can take the average of, say, rupee average and compound of interesting. That's what I feel. But I had invested on Saturday only, and on Monday suddenly my broker gave me a message that, sir, stop your payment if possible. It was not
Would you like
possible,
to join?
but still now
Okay, I
the
think-
Sensex is rising.
If it is a systematic investment plan, you needn't stop it. It has to continue on.
No, it was not
Systematic
systematic.
investment plan is the right chance, but at your age, it is not that good. You could have invested in your son's or that age. Maybe you can go up to 30 years or 40 years, maybe 20 to 25 years.
Agreed,
will be
agreed.
a good one.
It was not additional purchase. It was
I want to
different.
make a point, and there is no age limit for investment. You keep on.
And another thing,
There is something called as conservative investment and aggressive investment.
Sorry, myself, Sahib. Sorry for interrupting you all. The right thing is, I don't believe in investment in any like banking or anything else which can help in increase the money or the value of money. I just believe the investment in human capital is the quite good in investing any other form like home or flat or land. Everything else is secondary. But the investment in human capital would be done the first. What the IIT Bombay is going to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. I think I have proved my point. I just wanted to let you know what a group discussion is. And by looking at them, perhaps whatever I'm going to talk today has been manifested out there. In a group, thank you so much. Thank you very much, each one of you. The conclusion was actually given by Bhagesh out here. Then we have Sahib. He came up with that creative bit on human investment. Okay? Once the conclusion has been made, he decided he had something to talk about in a group discussion. He started instinctively by saying, I'm sorry, I am such and such person. So perhaps what I should have told you towards the end comes in the very beginning. Once the conclusion has been made, if you need to talk about anything different, and if you feel the pressure that it is going to contribute to your discussion, you should seek the permission and then let the people know. Because if you don't say that, you'll not have a good night rest that evening. Okay? Welcome to the session on group discussion. Whatever you said was sharing of opinion, exploring people's opinion. There were certain instances when somebody made a pitch and the other person felt that he could actually improve upon it. So you were improving upon the opinion. Some felt that it was not done. Age is no bar. So it was negated, okay? But it was again done in a manner not to offend the other person. So everything, all these things constitute, and then Bhagesh very aptly decided, well, this is a classroom, we have to talk about other things as well. So let me summarize things up. He perhaps saw my body movement, which said, okay, I guess we need to conclude a group discussion. Every group discussion must have a time period as well. We are here as coordinators, and we would have to teach our students about how to handle a group discussion. And the first would be time limit. Within that time frame, what you need to talk, how much you need to talk, and how many points, how many entries do you need to talk? We have a difficult time when we interview. We have a difficult time when people are trained into one aspect, and a group discussion becomes a fish market. I allowed, there was some very healthy discussion. Tempers were rising. Shailendra and there was one other person. There were arguments taking place out there. Okay? So again, that is again a very healthy aspect of a group discussion, because unless and until your tempers are raised, that which you are hiding inside will not come out. You need to be activated. Now I think I'm talking some sense with the technical group also. Right? The catalyst is within you, and you have to talk about it. Let's see if whatever we did just now has a bearing out there. What are the objectives of a group discussion? GDPI is not only integral for a selection process, it is very close to my heart as well, simply because when our students, and let's talk about our students, when they go, they are trained in such a manner that they are told you just have to crack this and nothing else. No. When you crack it, when you are there, as a part of a corporate or an institution, the scenario changes entirely. You're not allowed to bang the desk out there. You're not allowed to shout